Iris person to me is someone who gets people together and makes great things happen.
All the cliches: energetic, enthusiastic, lively, loves getting involved. Gotta go!
Has a head.
Fun, approachable.
Fuck off!
Has legs.
Just don't look at me.
Typical person at Iris would be laid back, fairly level-headed and quite easygoing, easy to talk to.
Heavy drinker.
And just all-round good fun.
I would love us to become the most loved, respected and extraordinary agency in the world. That's not about where you are or how big you are or anything, it's just about your personality, the type of people you have, the type of work you are doing. Are you ready? The thing I would like to change the most about Iris, I think, is lateness.
I'll be doing something and then all of a sudden, oh Scott, can you do this? Scott, can you do that? And I'll have to leave what I'm doing and go and do that, and then forget about what I was doing in the first place.
I think you get used to getting last minute briefs through the door. It's kind of part and parcel of the industry, but you always find ways of making it work.
I think it's really important that we respect each other's time and just turn up like we mean business on the dot and finish our meetings on time. And it may just be me being a bit craggy and predicting my old age, but I just think it's really important.
I think as a new person at Iris, it's very easy to talk to your manager or to your team about any issues that you have.
If someone's got a good idea and they're being a bit shy, the first thing I'd advise them to do is
Just man the fuck up!
don't be shy.
What's the worst that can happen?
The main thing that probably hinders getting work done is the amount of paperwork, filling in forms, getting approval from the right people and ensuring everybody's happy. Sometimes it can just be slightly too many cooks involved.
We can tend to overcomplicate things, yeah. In our desire to do interesting stuff and push the boundaries of our work. I think, broadly we sort of just all have to keep each other in line and keep things simple.
Is there anything around the building that pisses me off?
The long flights and doing stuff in front of the camera.
There's quite a few things actually.
It's probably the toilets are either always occupied or just never enough paper. Usually paper with your dry hands have that, always run out.
Firstly, people not having their cards, their ID cards.
Having to deal with disappointment.
Less chocolate biscuits in the meetings and more custard creams.
I'd say, no, well, to be honest with you, that is the most that doesn't mean.
We're working on this project at the moment, the fridge, where we've got about 20 different people collaborating all together. And so far the final product's been absolutely outstanding. So I think with that project especially, you can see how work flows through Iris really well and we all get behind it.
After almost 3 years and 9 desk moves, I don't tend to get lost anymore, but it's always fun to see people looking a little bit lost and helping them on their way.
So in 10 years' time I would see Iris as a 3,000 person agency with Cormac Davis at the helm.
I'd like to think that what has happened over the last few years working with Iris and what will happen over the next 2 or 3 years with Iris will give me opportunities and options in the next 10 years, which I'm really excited about.
I would say Iris constantly surprises me. Every year it changes, it's like a different place. I've been here 8.5 years and it's like working for a different agency every year in a good way. It just kind of keeps on changing and keeps on surprising you.
I think the thing that is most important and the thing that I get the most reward out of is other people's achievements, and that's where when other people are enjoying it and doing great things, whether it's pulling down buildings or doing campaigns on sexual health or trying to launch the next Sony Ericsson phone, if other people are enjoying it and excited by it, I think that is what I I enjoy the most, actually.
What's the best thing about working here at Iris? Monday football. Watching cricket.
I've sort of been a Florence Nightingale sort of figure at Iris, where I've, you know, sort of nursed people back to health in the morning, providing them with pints of water, being an ear to, you know, listen to the mistakes they made from the previous night.
The funniest thing I've seen while I've been at Iris is Ian crumpled over a pub urinal, muttering something about performance pipes.
Because I'm here to help you look good for them.
Yes.
You know,
You even picked out these glasses because I could sort of look
I consider
more like
myself
you.
kind of an Iris consultant, both holistically, emotionally, visually.
Let's just say involved Adam Wright and his now wife, and some after-hours activity in our office, but that's probably as much as I can share on that.
The biggest brown nose at Iris is Julie Duffy. There isn't really a moment where she hasn't got a face in between one of the partner's buttocks.
Is that what you call Kev cuddle time?
Yeah, I quite like to cradle adults.
Yes.
Yeah, it's where I get a fully grown adult and I actually lift them like that. And it feels weird, but if you just go with it. And then I just listen, I listen.
It doesn't feel weird to me. It feels natural.
Yeah, and this is me listening.
I think the most important thing about the agency is that it's your agency. You probably have more control over what the agency is about, what the agency does, than you think. The agency just doesn't work without a load of empowered, entrepreneurial, happy people. You know, we're one Iris, no borders, no boundaries. That's the whole point of the company. And people need to know that, and that needs to translate into their experience day to day.
So in 10 years' time, I'd like to see Iris as the agency that everyone wants to join and nobody wants to leave.